We call forth all supporting energies available to us to be with us. We call forth Archangel Michael to protect each and every one of us. We invoke the higher self of each and every person. We invoke Lady Gaia, Lord Melchizedek, Master Buddha, and Yeshua. Thank you. Now let's take a deep breath through the nose and release through the mouth. And next time, breathe through the mouth, release through the mouth. Now bring your hand to your heart. Take a deep breath. From this space, we send love and support to all the people and their families and friends who are affected by the great tragedy in China, the plane crash. We send the energy of peace and hope to all the parties affected by the conflict in Russia and Ukraine, all the mothers who are suffering because of the war. We will do a living prayer. We would like you to repeat this. I am asking that all the people who are affected by the great turmoil in Ukraine and Russia receive all the help they can at this moment in time and space. Thank you all. Hi, welcome everybody. Today, I would like to introduce our very, very special, I would not call guest, I would call him a soul brother, Mr. Shrean Daga from India. Just give a brief description of Shrean. I met Shrean in 2016. But what touched me most was his simplicity and humbleness. I called him one time in a big boatman who carries people in the boat across to they can cross over. Selfless service, not one time, from many years, and still continuing. So we want to introduce Brother Shrean. Although Shrean does a lot of philanthropic work, but now he's also a spiritual teacher and a guide, family man with 2 children, based in Mumbai, India. Welcome, Brother Shrean. Let's give a big hand. Now, before we start,
And
we would like to introduce our editor-in-chief, Peggy Chuang, who sits in our Hong Kong. She's in Hong Kong. Peggy, this is Brother Shreyan. Now it's, yes. Yes. Shreyan,
Hi,
this is
Shrean.
Peggy.
hi,
She,
Peggy.
okay,
Thank you.
great.
So, thank you, Master Ray, for this opportunity. It's really my honor, my privilege to be invited by such a great master, Master Ray, and as he said, he's my soul brother. The very first time when we met, we just clicked, and it's been such a great relationship. I remember when I was in Japan, he took me to all the amazing places, all the monasteries. We are spending so much time giving his really heart and attention compared to him, I'm such a small, I'm nobody, but still he took out time and gave so much of his heart and time to me, and so much gave of his gave of himself to me and to my family. So thank you. I can never forget that.
So today I would like to ask one thing to Shreyan. Shreyan has developed some new programs in where he teaches people different modalities. And I thought it's such an interesting topic what he teaches, because sometimes he sends me the flyer and I thought our readers will be very much interested in that, because it's a completely new audience. So first, Shane, we will have some simple questions from by editor, and then you can talk about your work, and then you will do a small meditation as you mentioned. And Shane, the lady who helps us with the translation, her name is Yu Chen. She sits in Taiwan.
Hi, Shreans.
Hi, Yuchen. And for the topic, I thought, because we will do transgenerational healing, I thought I'll cover the topic of transgenerational healing. But since if we are not doing that meditation, then I can cover any other topic like manifestation or relationships. There's a very good topic of 7 unseen mirrors of relationship, so I can even cover that topic, and that I'll give everybody, and then that I can have enough time for translation also. So in that case, we can just do 7 unseen mirrors of relationship. It's a very interesting topic. So, or on manifestation, whatever you think, you can choose. Yeah.
You want to go with your flow, like whatever you like?
Yes.
Yeah.
Go with your feelings, Shreyan.
Okay. So then I'll cover the topic of 7 unseen mirrors of relationship. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Hi, Shrean. I'm really curious, like, what is the trigger point for you from the businessman into the spirituality path?
So good question. So my spirituality started before I got into business. So it was year 1993 when my father 1993 when my father had passed away, and I was going through. I was 19. I was just 19, and I was going through depression. And then in 96 I was detected of chest TB. I had active chest tuberculosis, and that was a time that I really broke down, and I needed some help. I needed some guidance, and coincidentally I met my spiritual teacher Brahmashi Patriji, and he happened to stay at my place the very next day. And then first time I learned meditation with him, and he told me that your TB is like a fire alarm, but your real problem is your grief, or the sadness that you're carrying inside your heart. And if you can heal that, then your TB will be naturally healed. So you don't need to depend on medicine. Only through meditation you can heal yourself. And that was my first introduction to meditation. When I first meditated, he was playing beautiful flute, and I meditated for 40 minutes, and I had a strong flow of energy flowing into my chest, strong sensation of vibrations or energy into my chest area. And I remember after 40 minutes, when I opened my eyes, I was feeling so peaceful and relaxed, that feeling I had forgotten in last 3 years. And then he told me that if you meditate for next 40 days, you can heal yourself without any medicine. And so that was my beginning of meditation. And he left, but I continued my meditation for next 40 days. And I was due for my chest X-ray. And when I got my X-ray done, my TB was completely gone without any medicines.
Wow， 好，所以呢，我的老师呢，后来他就离开了我，到别的地方去，但是我还是持续的做了40天，然后之后我去做了一个检查，然后发现呢，我的这个肺结核真的就如老师所说的不药而愈了。
And that's how my journey started into spirituality. And then I realized that whatever I was thinking after, though my TB was gone, but I realized that I was feeling emotionally very healthy. I was again very motivated, very charged. I was ready to. I was not doing anything at that time because I just withdrawn from the world. But I again connected back to my friends, my family. Got into my. I started taking active part into my business. And then I realized in business, whatever I was thinking, I was manifesting. My factory was going through a very big financial crisis, and I needed some money. And I visualized that money is coming into my life, and my factory started. And I met one buyer, and he gave me the exact same amount which I needed to start my factory. So like that, things started working out for me. And then I started applying then I was doing a lot of research on how things really work. What is the science? Why I'm able to manifest what I want in my life? And then when I did a lot of research, I got my answers in neuroscience, quantum physics, epigenetics, learning about past life regression. I got all these mysteries got resolved. So my family was into farming, and I got and then I acquired a sick unit. But I realized, and in the period of next 20 years, I grew my business more than 5,000 times. So and I attribute all this success to meditation and using law of attraction and creative visualization into my business practices. And then I realized that how the law of attraction really works. How our thoughts are electric and our feelings are magnetic. our thoughts send the signal out, and it is the feelings which we draw the event back. So what I realized that whenever, with the help of meditation, the beauty of meditation is you are able to transform your emotions. So 2018, I practiced this, and from 2018, I was feeling no more joy and satisfaction into my business, because after a point, I said, money making is no more exciting me. It is just adding more numbers. And everything what we do in our life is for an emotional payoff, right? Because the end product of any experience is an emotion. But now adding more money was no more giving me joy. So then I decided to take teaching as my full-time job, and that's what I've been doing since last 3 years. Yeah.
Thanks for sharing your story. I think it already point out a lot of things to us. Like first, the emotion and the sickness does have the correlationship with it. And the second thing is how important our thought form is, because we do have the power to manifest. So your story really tells us everything about it. And the second question I would love to ask you is about how you balance your life in between the spirituality and the business world. Because as you said, a lot of people, when they go into spiritual, they lost interest on the daily life basis, especially business. So how do you balance in between?
So I believe that there's no difference between business life and a spiritual life. Actually, the business life is a spiritual life. It is the extension of your emotional richness. So I believe, true richness is actually emotional richness. It's just that, if you don't know spirituality, or if you don't know meditation and use the power of meditation or creative visualization to do in your life, then you do business, but everything is a lot of hard work. Everything is a lot of effort and labor and pain, and so much creating from that three-dimensional reality of time and space, and everything takes time. But if you're a meditator, if you learn how to, meditation is a technique to learn how to create from a higher dimension. So like if you're a meditator, when you're meditating, you transform you drop your analytical mind, you withdraw your attention from your current challenges and situations, and become nobody, no one, nowhere, no place, and no time. And then you connect to your own inner being, inner source. And our source, when you go into a alpha state or theta or delta state, you connect to your own source. And when you connect to your own source, you change your vibrational frequency. Now you're vibrating at a fifth dimensional frequency. And when you're vibrating at a higher frequency, and at that frequency, when you sow an intention of what you want to manifest in your life, you are able to create with effortless ease. Right? Because now because you're in the right emotional state, you're in a state of joy, happy, inspiration. And that's how you are able to draw things into your life rather than really making a hard work and effort. A lot of my friends actually ask me, Shreans, when I tell them to meditate, especially in business community, they say, Shreans, I don't have time for meditation. I'm so busy. I said, exactly, that's why you need to meditate. Because if you're meditating, it's a time-saving device. You can achieve much more. You can be much more productive. You can be much more efficient, and you can achieve much more in much less time.
Totally agree, Shrein. But at the same time, I see a lot of people, they are doing another way. They are like, when they start meditation, they taste the sweetness of the meditation, and they just want to stay there forever, and they don't want to come back to their normal life. So in that case, what is your suggestion for those people who really just want to do meditation 24/7?
See, what happens during meditation is you realize that your source of happiness is within you. You don't need external situation, things, people, places, things, time, and event to make yourself happy. You realize that my happiness is within me. When I connect to my own source, that source is the ultimate resource. People tend to withdraw and drop everything. But I believe that we don't need to drop anything else. We are meant to embrace life, to experience life. That's why we have taken birth in this three-dimensional reality, to really enjoy life. But only thing is, what we need to do is that should not become your primary source of happiness. Your house, your car, your relationship should not become your primary source of happiness. Your primary source of happiness is already within you. But that should be the extension of your inner happiness. Your good house, your relationship is only mirroring your inner joy within you. And why not enjoy it? Why not celebrate it? At the same time, because it is not your primary source of happiness, you are not attached to it. Because if it is there, you'll enjoy it. If it is not there, you're anyways happy. And but the beauty is, with meditation, when things change inside you, things change around you. So when from inside, when you are feeling abundant, when you're feeling joyful, that will be you'll find the evidence of that into your life around you. You will when whatever you feel about, when you transform your emotional state, when whatever you feel about, you bring about into your life. So somebody asked God, give me money, then I'll be happy. God said, if you become happy, you'll anyways get money. So, the challenge we live in life is we wait for the external situation to change to become happy. If I get a good house, then I'll be happy. If I get a good car, then I'll be happy. If I marry this person, then I'll be happy. But the beauty is with meditation, if we learn how to transform our emotion, if we are happy within us, if we are joyful and feel abundant, then we don't need to wait for the external condition to change our emotion. If we change our emotion with the help of meditation, then our external condition will automatically change. So a quantum living, and that's why you can use your meditation for your material manifestations. Because bottom line is you understand, and then in fact you manifest things into your life. You'll have much more clarity, much more insights, because you know that everything what you're doing in your life is for the emotional payoff. So you'll know, okay, is this giving me the right emotional payoff, or is it social conditioning I'm working for? So you don't chase. You learn how to attract things into your life, and then efforts are not required. Then efforts are inspired. So even though you are working, but then you love what you're working, right? You're inspired to do, and that's why I feel that I did not work for a single day in my life, because every day it was so much of fun and joy, and our life become full of synchronicities, or say meaningful coincidences. Coincidence means co-creating incidences. Then you meet the right people at the right time, you're at the right place, and people will find you lucky. But the truth is, your vibration always precedes manifestation. And it is through right emotions we change our vibrations. And the reason most of the people are not able to manifest what they want in a life, because they are thinking positive, but they are feeling negative. They are thinking abundance, but they are feeling lack. We are thinking an amazing relationship, but we are feeling hurt or broken inside. So that's why we are not able to manifest. And that's why life is buffering, because our feelings are yet to catch up with our thoughts. So your feelings are equal to prayers. Whatever your feeling is, that means you are praying for into your life. So meditation is a powerful tool to change your emotional state, to change your feelings. And that's how your life changes. That's how you change your destiny. So that way, rather than depending on the outside condition to change your emotion, you learn to change your emotion so that it depends on your outside, so that it transforms your outside condition. And emotion is an early manifestation. So rather than living a cause and effect, cause outside and there's an effect inside, we learn how to be causing an effect.
Thank you. And I also wondering, like, we all humans, so we have ups and downs. I'm sure sometimes you also have a challenge. When you have the challenge, what is your spiritual practice to transform that energy?
So I believe through when you are, it's okay to be stressed. We all go through challenges in our life, and even if you're spiritual, does not mean you'll not face challenges. Because as a soul contract, we plan challenges for our expansion, which and nobody knows better than Master Ray that we plan challenges, we plan adversities or contrasting situations in our life for our expansion. So we need challenges for our growth. So when I am faced with challenge, my focus is not to how to not lose myself emotionally. Because if I my true loss, even if I've lost all the money, but if I've lost if I've not lost myself emotionally, nothing is really lost. So, and that's why when I am in a challenging situation, I don't focus on physical manifestation. I focus on changing my emotional state, because that is my real challenge. And when I transform my emotional state, it's only a matter of time. And if I can maintain that high vibrational state or sustain a better emotional state, my physical situation will anyways change sooner or later. So I believe energy management is more important than time management. And the beauty, and that's why meditation is a powerful tool, because when you're a meditator, then you learned how to withdraw from the current environment, from the current situation, from the current challenging situation. And you transform the emotion in spite of the challenges, because you're withdrawn from at that moment. When you close your eyes and you observe your breath, you have withdrawn, you become nobody, and you have withdrawn from the current situation, and then you transform emotion. And that's why it is such a powerful technique for all of us as a humankind, to use the power of our meditation and manifestation to transform your emotional state, so that, and once you have transformed that, once you are happy in spite of the challenges, once you are joyful in spite of the challenges, the beauty is your outside situation will change anyways. It's just, this is how the law of attraction works. So my message is, leave your obsession with physical manifestation. Be obsessed with emotional manifestation. If you have emotionally manifested, the physical manifestation will follow. It's a law. So chase the feelings, not the desires. And that is where meditation helps you to become more resilient. To your comeback power is your way, is your natural state. It is not something. It is just that we focus so much on problem, because wherever you place your attention, you place your energy, right? And if you keep your attention on the problem, then you will draw more. You expand that. What you focus on expands, and then you'll enlarge the problem. So focus on solution and not on the problem. So focus on what you want in your life and not what you do not want. But most of the time, we are so much focused on what we do not want in our life. I love my wife. I have a great, I really love my wife. But in my inner talk, I am like, why is she like this? Why is she like that? Why can't she be like this? And then I manifest more, I evoke more of that response from her, because that is what I am signaling to her subconsciously. So even though I want, so rather than if I want to really change my relationship, I should look at her as what I want her to be, as if she already is what I want her to be, rather than what I do not want her to be. So focus on what you want and not what you do not want. So worry is a prayer for what you do, for manifesting or what you do not want in your life. Because when you're worrying, you're speculating the worst outcome. And by doing that, you're increasing the probability of that to manifest into your life.
I was thinking to ask you, like, what is the most important teaching you think, like, for the others? But I think you pretty well explained everything already.
Thank you.
So I asked you the final question. Like, for you, what is the definition for you to describe that person as a spiritual person?
So I believe being spiritual means being realizing that you're a spirit. You're in spirit. Because when you realize that, see, the truth is, we also have to realize that we are spiritual beings out here to have a human experience. So a spiritual person knows that he's much more than his body, he's much more than the environment. The spiritual person understands that we came on this planet, on this hotel earth. So we are taking temporary roles as a father, as a mother, as a businessman, or as an army officer, or different roles which we take, or as a doctor. We take these temporary roles, but these are temporary roles. We are, it's like we are only a visitor on this planet, and we know that we are temporary. If it is my wealth, then I'm only the custodian of the wealth. If this is my house, then I am only the caretaker of this house. And that's how a spiritual person lives, with complete awareness of that he's much more than he's much more than the restricted identity. He's truly an expanded consciousness. And I believe enlightenment is not about imagining figures of light, but I believe enlightenment is about making a darkness conscious, become more aware. And more spirituality means more enjoyment. Because that is your true nature. When you connect to your spirit, you are happy, you are joyful for no reason. So spirituality does not mean making life serious. It means more fun, more celebration, more humor,
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And I see Brother Ray is like keep nodding his head.
No, because
Yes.
I think what he said, it made us like in a very simple, practical way how we can look at things in life, and explained very well from a layman's perspective. And I think this is what Buddha also was teaching us. The emotional light quotient is the key. So thank you, Shrean, very, very much. We have a big number, 190 people waiting for your meditation. Now, before that, or later at the end, I would like, Shreyan also has a very interesting program, Change Your Life in So Many Days. And he gives this big, like 22 days or 28 days. And
28 days, yeah.
I thought it's a very interesting program he and his brother teaching. Maybe later at the end, if you can just share it. So some of our people may be interested in joining that, Okay?
Sure. And what I'll do is I'll share the link, Master Ray, with you, and then you can share it in your groups. Yeah.
Great,
sure.
Okay, so then they can join. Fantastic. Okay.
And also, I'll share the links to my YouTube channel where all these meditations are there, where they can do it at their own convenience. Yeah. So maybe today we can do a simple meditation, Anapanasati meditation, because in the interest of time, we have 30 minutes, right?
No, actually, you can go beyond the
more
time.
time.
Don't worry. You go with your feelings, okay?
No, I think we'll go with 30 minutes meditation. If we have to meditate, or we can just go on with talks.
I think
I'm fine either way.
People like meditation and
meditation. Yeah, so let's do.
And then last 10 minutes there'll be some questions and answers for people. Okay.
Sure. So let's do simple Anapanasati meditation for 30 minutes. So it's a simple meditation where you just close your eyes and observe your breath. Yeah. So take out your glasses. Take a comfortable position. So during the whole meditation, all you have to do is to just be with your breath. Yes. Keshav, can you play that 30 minutes Anapanasati? Just 2 minutes. So in the meantime, take a comfortable position. Yeah, I want you to clasp your hands like this and just be with your breath. And so this meditation was taught by Gautam Buddha. So let's begin. Your eyes closed. Total duration will be 30 minutes. So let's.
Can you tell them once again the name of this meditation?
Anapanasati meditation. Anapanasati. Yeah. So ana means inhalation, pana means exhalation, and sati means to be with your breath and out breath. Yes. So let's begin. Keshav, we can skip the intro and we can directly go into meditation. Yeah. Yeah. Let's start. Close your eyes. And just be with your breath. draw your attention from all people, things, time, and event. Just be with your normal, natural, relaxed breathing. Every breath, feel going deeper and deeper within you. Shift your awareness from the world around you to the world inside you. Anytime your attention seems to drift away, slowly bring your awareness back to your nostrils. And just be with your in-breath and out-breath. Observe each and every breath coming in and out of your nostrils. Are you breathing deep or shallow? Observe. Don't try to change the pace of your breath. Just let it be a natural breathing. Normal, natural, simple, easy, relaxed breathing. Are you breathing from left nostril or right, or both? Observe. Sense the temperature in your nostrils. Is it cooler or warmer? Let not a single breath slip by without your awareness. Drift deeper. Sink deeper. And further deep still. Drop your identity. Drop your personality self. Drop your analytical mind, which is the extension of your ego. Drop it all. And become nobody. No one, nowhere, no place, no thing, and no time. Become pure consciousness. And lose yourself in nothing. past, no future, only this present moment. Aware that you're aware in this generous present moment. And just be with your in-breath and out-breath. Become one with your breath. And now, gently shift your awareness to your heart center. And breathe from this sacred heart center. Breathing in more deeply and more soundly from that sacred center. Your heart is a sacred place. As you breathe from your heart, feel your feelings. Wherever your attention goes, your energy flows. As you breathe from your heart into the center, with every breath, you activate the center of creation furthermore. Can you feel immense love? Feel immense gratitude. Be thankful for all that you have in your life. When you're thankful for what you have in your life, the universe will give you more of what you can be thankful for. grateful heart is a magnet for miracles. Feel the appreciation for your friends, your family, for your possessions. For what you appreciates. Be thankful for all the adversities in your life. Be thankful for all the challenges because that initiates you into greatness. Can you feel immense kindness? Humility. And compassion. For the plant beings, for the animal beings,
无
for the
论是对
nature, for Mother Earth that nourishes you. Feel your feelings getting transformed. As what you feel about, you bring about. When things change inside you, things change around you. Your feelings are equal to prayers. Feel immense love, joy, and gratitude in your heart. And remember this feeling. Make these feelings memorable. Anchor this feeling. And remember it by heart. And now, this feeling of love, joy, and appreciation flowing into your heart, slowly come back. Slowly bring your awareness back into a new body, new consciousness. Take your time as you slowly come back. Whenever you're ready, rub both your hands together and keep it over your beautiful eyes. Five, four, three, two, one, and slowly open your eyes. Take your time and slowly come back. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Immense love and gratitude flowing from my heart to yours. Thank you.
Thank you, Shreyan. It was so beautiful.
Thank you, Master.
We really, and we had 238 people, Shreyan.
Yes, lovely,
Wow.
lovely. So
And
grateful.
I would say,
So grateful.
I have one request. I think many of you will agree with it. They would like to get the music behind what you play today. Don't you all want the music, family? And the thing is, it's so simple and beautiful, but it can take you in such a deep, aware state. See, very simple, today's meditation, you see. Let's give a big hand to our brother Shreyan. Come on.
And big hand to all of you and to Master Ray. Thank you for this opportunity. It's been my honor and my privilege.
Come on, raise your hand if you like this meditation. Come on, everybody raise your hand. Yes. Shreyan, thank you for putting this seed of the simpleness. Spirituality need not be too serious. No. And the way you explained it, just simple concept, easy to understand. And thank you for planting the seed, brother. Now, I would like to introduce one of the founders also of our platform, Brother Robert Clark. And Robert, he's from US, but he has a business in Japan. Brother Robert, would you like to see Shreyan, Brother Rob, Peggy?
Hi, Rob.
They are the
good to see
founders of
you.
this. So would you like to say something, Brother Rob?
Thank you so much for what I found today is very profound and very simple and practical. So I really appreciate your message and your story. It's a great inspiration. Thank you.
Now there is a question from somebody. How can they enter the meditation course of Brother Shreyan? Brother Shreyan will send me the link, and we will be sending this link to the people, and that will have an idea of what he's offering his programs. Okay. Shreyan, do you still have another just 5-10 minutes for some simple questions?
Sure.
Now,
Definitely.
hello for questions. We will only answer question which is relevant to today's topic. No personal questions. So please type in your question in the chat, and then we will filter the question, and then we'll ask and Shreyan will simple questions. Okay, not personal questions.
So today's topic we covered was manifestation. So anything on manifestation or how to create what you want in a life or on creative visualization, I'll be happy to answer.
And Shreyan, there is a comment from Austin. He's in Taiwan. Thank you for inviting Shreyan to such a beautiful meditation. Thank you. And Stephanie, who is in Panama City, all the way. Thank you, Shreyan. So plus our
Thank
Chinese
you.
time.
I really thanks to all of you from all different parts of the world for the gift of your time and attention. I'm so grateful.
No, because we love spirit. So we are always eager student to learn from all body who is willing to share the truth, of course.
And you have to, I invite all of you to come to India. We have a spiritual center called Pyramid Valley International. So I invite you, all of you, to come with Master Ray to India.
They came. Peggy came. Rob came. We all came. And her favorite place is Pyramid. And we are planning to have. We discussed about having a workshop there in September.
Yes.
Shreans, we have a question.
Yeah, we have some questions.
Yes.
So what do we do if like judgment pops up in the meditation?
Yeah, good question. So what you judge, most of the times, like I'll tell you, in my relationship with my wife, we loved each other a lot, but I had very strong judgments against her. Few things. She was very short temper, or she got angry with very little thing, and I used to have a strong judgment that, oh my God, I hate her. I hate her for being short tempered. I love her, but I hate her temperament. And with my judgment, your judgment carries a strong emotional charge. What you judge is more you draw into your life. And I used to wonder, I am peaceful, I am calm, but why am I attracting more of this temperament from her or from even other people around me? And I realized that the judgment carries a strong emotional charge. Because I judge, what you resist, you persist. Because I was judging it, I was evoking that behavior from her, and that is what I was seeing more of that evidence into my life from my wife or from other people around me. So that's why it is so important to drop the judgment. So either you can judge or you can love, and all situations are fundamentally neutral. It is we who assign the meaning, good, bad, right, wrong, black, white. And when you assign the meaning, you buy that experience into your life. Thank you.
Any other questions, Yuchen? There are questions or comments from people?
Yes. So
also regarding judgment, even if the other person you think is wrong, it becomes yours. You become, when you judge, it becomes yours, because other may be experiencing or demonstrating that behavior from their unconscious state. But when you identify with their unconscious state, then it becomes yours. As long as you don't identify with it, it stays neutral. It does not become yours. It is their state, and which remains their state. But when you judge, then then you accept it as true for yourself.
Just 1 second. Shane, this is from Australia. Thank you, brother, for such a beautiful meditation. And I have learned many new things, like chase the feeling, not the desire. Very beautifully explained with his own experience. And another one from Switzerland. Thank you, Shreyanji, for the wonderful meditation and the lecture. It's great meditating with you. Thank you for this opportunity. This is from.
Thank you.
Okay, we have another question. So, Brother Shreans, you told us to, observe our breath during the meditation. So how about the challenges and the problems? How are we gonna to resolve those? When do we meditate on those, and how?
Very good question. The beauty is we don't meditate on the challenges and problems, because when you withdraw because what you focus is what you expand, right? So what we do into meditation is to withdraw your attention from the challenges and problems, because when you lose your identity, you're withdrawing your attention. But the beauty thing, what happens, the way the beautiful thing is, when you withdraw your attention and when you become nobody, when you connect to your source energy, you get a lot of clarity. You get, all of a sudden you get an insight to your problem, and now your focus is on the solution and not on the problem.
So let's take one thing from here.
Yeah.
I think from this number one, we can all take it. Okay, 2 words. Let's focus on the feelings and not the desire. Try it out for 1 week. Any other questions, Chen?
Okay. What are the qualifications for manifestation? Do we really have to, have a clear visualization of the manifestation outcome? Is that important?
Not necessarily. I mean, that is one powerful technique. Creative visualization is a powerful technique to manifest it faster, because our mind does not know the difference whether you are actually having an experience or you are imagining the experience. And the reason why we use creative visualization as a powerful tool to program our mind, because the mind becomes wired for what is, as the mind believes that this has already happened, it releases the same chemical as if it's already happened, and that's how you feel. You transform your emotions even before the event has already happened. And when you transform that emotion, then you draw that event into your life. Then you draw that into your life. So that's why we use visualization as a powerful technique to manifest what we want in a life in a faster way. And very often,
go ahead.
Yeah.
Sorry. Go ahead.
No. So very often, if we don't have a program for the mind, our mind will be programmed through advertisements, with social beliefs, conditionings, with the news we are reading from the so much of negative news is all around. So that's why when you program your mind for positive things, what you want to manifest in your life, you remain focused and aware of that what you want in your life, rather than being aware of what you do not want into your life. So visualization is the right mental diet that you give it to your mind.
Thank you. We have one important question. I think this is an interesting question. It is coming from China. Thank you for the wonderful meditation. My question is, I do meditation regularly. I become fully silent, no fear, no angry. But in front of person doing lot of angry and teasing me, that time what do or how I handle situation in front
Lovely
of other
question.
people? Yes.
So meditation is not just about feeling peaceful or during the meditation. The real thing starts when we get up from meditation, because that is the time when we meet the same people, same situations, which pushes the same emotional buttons, and we are back into the past. So that's why mindfulness is important, being aware of your thoughts and emotions. And that's why when others are behaving the way they are behaving, learn it. What is it mirroring me into my life? Because why am I drawing this situation into my life? Is this a lesson that I need to live? What your triggers are your best teachers. What is triggering you is teaching you unhealed emotion in you, which needs your loving attention, your compassion, which you need to heal in yourself. And when you heal within you, then the outside situation will change. So don't judge them.
We will take one more question, just one last question.
Yes, Master.
There's a question from Nicole and also Renee. Which are questions? You can. Okay.
Nicole.
Yeah.
Okay. So during meditation, I don't want to, think of those negative things or something fearful, but these popped up no matter how hard I try. I don't want to think about these, but is always there, and there's even a sound telling me to stop my meditation. What can I do?
So, our body is, over a period of time, our body has become addicted to those negative emotions, right? And
Yes.
when you are meditating, those frozen memories, those frozen emotions are surfacing up. And so that's why you have to first, initially when you're meditating, you have to overcome those challenges. You have to overcome and overcome until you become. But after continuous practice, slowly those feelings will transcend. Those feelings will transform, and those will fade away, and then you'll experience pure love, pure joy. And that is the time then you become addicted to meditation, because you know that feeling and you always come back. You always want to go back to that feeling. So just little practice, and once you overcome those challenges, once you overcome those addictive behaviors, your emotions, then you will start, then you'll enjoy meditation. Otherwise the body is addicted to those chemicals, those chemicals of fear, anxiety, anger, greed, shame. And and uh, so and and that will not let you change your emotions, because you're losing your identity. And the body gets scared, because the body wants to hold on to its identity, right? But when you meditate, you lose that identity. And but initially there'll be resistance. The body will show the resistance. Your body is your subconscious mind, will show the resistance in form of prompting you, oh, open your eyes, this is nonsense, why are you doing this? But that is the journey. That's why initially it is a challenging journey. But after a point, then you wake up to your light, and then you experience pure love, bliss. So it's a journey. It's like any other journey. It's a journey.
We have one simple question from Jan Sharav from India. Are there any methods to calm our mind?
好，娟弟兄说有没有任何方法能够让我们的这个叽叽喳喳不停的心智头脑安静下来？
I feel meditation is the best method to calm your mind. To the
好，
mind that is calm, the whole universe surrenders.
然后我们弟兄说，静心冥想就是最好的工具。当你的心智头脑安静下来的时候，整个宇宙都会臣服在你的面前。
Thank you, friend. I know we only 90 minutes already, almost 2 hours. We want to say thank you very much. Let's all give a big hand, Brother Fred. And before we go, we would like to thank Peggy
And Yuchen, thank you so much.
Brother Rob and Margaret, who also does the marketing for us. Margaret sits in Hong Kong. So, Shane, they are all in different countries, but we are like a soul
Amazing.
family.
Yeah, it's so amazing.
Different countries, people, but all coming together to do. So, I want to say thank you to every soul